So my first vlog is kind of reviewing something we did at our church this past Sunday. We loaded up a Starbucks gift card and put $100 on it, and I took a screenshot of that card on my phone. I uploaded it through the app. Actually, found out that the Starbucks app itself does not let you take screenshots of the barcode. So I actually found a third-party Android app that let me take a screenshot. And so the sermon was on generosity, and we at the end of the sermon let the people know that we were going to be posting this barcode to our Facebook page, and we encourage people to buy somebody a coffee or kind of start their week of generosity through an act of generosity on behalf of the church. And so we gave people an opportunity to do that. And we had never done something like this before, hadn't ever really done anything like this with a big social media push. This was kind of the first for our church, and it went really, really well. We didn't know what to expect, but we're really, really glad that we did it. The results that we saw from it were different than what I thought, in the sense that there weren't as many stories that were shared on social media. There was a lot of sharing of the post, so that the people that like the Groves page, which is our church, that like our Facebook page or that visit our Facebook page to see the post, they shared it so that their friends could see it and use it. But we didn't see as much of a response with people taking people to coffee or doing like a random act of kindness when they're in Starbucks, like buying coffee for someone behind them or anything like that. We actually had our youth go to Portland for a concert that night, which was just kind of random. But they bought a whole bunch of coffee and then walked around the streets and kind of passed it out before they actually went to the concert. And one of the parents there with them took pictures of them doing that and posted it on social media. And we were actually able to get a hold of that and share that story with our page. But it brought a lot of traffic to our page, which was awesome because I think a lot of people didn't realize that we had a Facebook page. So as far as our experience with doing this kind of a card and taking a picture of the barcode and encouraging people to be generous with it, I think we had a really positive experience. But it was used differently than what I expected, in the sense that it was shared for people to use on Facebook versus shared through actually going to Starbucks and using it. And I don't know if that's just like our culture's thing or what it is. I think we'd need to do this again or test it out in that way to find out for sure. But we had the most shares that we've ever had. I'll post in the notes of this video where you can see our page if you want to look and see the response that it got. I was hoping for more comments or shared stories about people's experience using the card, and that wasn't told as much. But as far as the post getting shared, that's the most people that we've ever had share a post, which is awesome. Not necessarily the most likes, but definitely the most shares. I think the buzz that it created after Sunday, like after the sermon on Sunday, was awesome. And it really got people excited and gave them a reason where if they had missed church that day to really wish that they had been there. I know that we kind of have a culture, and kind of where the church is going with its culture is that people aren't making it to church every Sunday. They're going 2 or 3 times a month instead of 4 times. And so for the people who weren't there to be able to see a lot of their friends sharing this barcode around and kind of seeing that it was a sermon on generosity and how much fun people were having with it, that was a really cool response. So I think that was kind of like a ripple effect that we didn't necessarily expect. But as far as going to a physical Starbucks location and using the card, it actually took a while. And I think this is 4 days later. It's Wednesday today. There's still some money left on the card. So it didn't get spent really, really fast. But I think that people still, really enjoyed sharing it on Facebook, whether they used it or not. They were able to kind of feel like they were being generous and feel like they had ownership with their church and really excited about their church doing something generous like this. So I think that we would need to do this again to really see um, how our church would respond. And as we continue to have a bigger presence on Facebook and on social media, eventually we posted it to Instagram. And I'm not sure, we didn't get a whole lot of comments on that. We got a lot of likes, but I'm not sure how many people use it on Instagram. I think the people who were using it used it on Facebook. One person shared their experience with the youth group and before the concert and sharing coffee with the people. And so that was really encouraging for people to see. So I think overall it was a really awesome experience. If you're a church and you're thinking about doing something like this, like if you just want to do it randomly, it doesn't necessarily have to be tied with a sermon. If you just want to, post the barcode and be like, coffee's on us today. It's definitely an energy builder and an excitement builder in the sense that the people got behind it really fast and thought it was awesome. And it's not something that they had seen before or maybe even knew that you could do. So it was also really encouraging for us as a staff, and we were really excited to do it. And so the buzz that it built, to start the week and to kind of end the sermon and to send people into the week was alone worth doing. So that's kind of our experience with it. Again, if you want to see kind of the numbers on the responses we got compared to our other posts, I'll put a link to our page in the notes section of this video. But I appreciate you watching. There should be more vlog posts coming. I guess this is my first one. And just as things come up that I want to share with you guys. So thanks for watching.